it's been a while on a Monday since I was here on my own to teach you all, so I'm quite excited. I mean, it's been amazing, obviously, with Betsy, and that was wonderful, and I'm missing her a great deal in my empty house. It's like there's only one child in the house tonight. The other two, well, one's gone home and one's somewhere. Yeah, so we're just going to do a really nice all-round class tonight. We're going to really focus into the hips, because those chakra classes that I was teaching, they're quite different in a way, because there's sort of a theme following through all of them. You know, you notice we did a lot of the same poses each week, and then obviously last week we brought it all together. So now we're just going to go back to getting a bit more creative and sort of seeing what happens a bit more. Yeah, the chakra classes, I sort of had a plan for them, but now I'm back to having a plan here, which means it changes as we go, which I love. Right, so we're going to start with some breath work tonight. So we're going to start with some Nadi Shodhana. The full moon energies were very strong over the weekend. They were for me. I'm not sure how they were for you. It all depends where the moon falls in your chart. But for a lot of people, it was kind of full moons are always endings, new moons are always beginnings. So a lot of people, it was well, the astrology, full moon in Libra, very much about relationships, and very much about a sort of a culmination or an ending or a passing on, and a letting go of the past, a real opportunity to endings. Obviously also have a new beginning, don't they? Because as something ends, there is an opportunity for another door to open. So that's like a sort of a more positive way to think about endings. But yeah, let's see. It could be that could be that you've experienced something. So we're just going to do some breath work just to let those energies of the full moon move through. Lots of people said they didn't sleep very well over the weekend, so we're just going to do a bit of chilling. So we're going to go straight into Nadi Shodhana. So take your right hand into the little mudra, thumb sticking out, index finger, ring finger, baby finger sticking out. Bring the hand to the nose and just rest your left hand on the knee with the palm up. Take a deep breath in. Close your right nostril, exhale left. Leave the right thumb where it is on the nostril. Inhale back through the left. Close the left, release the right, and exhale. Inhale back in through your right. And then close the right to release the left and exhale. Close your eyes if you're comfortable. Inhale left. Close, release, exhale right. Feel yourself starting to soften now as you inhale back through the right. Slow, slow. And then close the right to release the left and exhale. Inhaling back through the left, and let another layer of tension go from your shoulders and hips as you inhale slowly through the left. Close the left, release the right, exhale. Inhaling right. Close right, release left to exhale. One more round, nice and slow, deep, softly now, inhaling left. Close left, release right, exhale. Inhale right, And then close the right to release the left and take a long, slow last breath out through the left nostril. And then bring the hands together at the heart and just allow the breath to ease in and out. Keep your focus on the breath now. Find a rhythm. And behind your closed eyes, just take your awareness fully inside, in to whatever's happening for you within this evening. And if you'd like to set an intention for your practice. Good. And then just blink the eyes open. Good. So let's just roll out the shoulders. Let's just ease out. When energies are intense around us, when the moon is strong, it's just good to be tuned into the body and what it needs. So have a bit of a kayak. Forwards and back. Good. And then start to make those movements quite big. So you're getting right deep into that shoulder socket as you circle back. And then circle forwards, just really getting into any knotty shoulders. That's it. Starting to feel maybe a bit of an ache there now. So then bring the hands down and lower the chin towards the chest and do a couple of neck rolls each way. So slowly releasing the neck. The weather's been amazing today, hasn't it? We've got this little heat wave coming now. I can't wait. We're going to go the other way. Make the most of the next 2 days. Good. And then bring the head to center and just turn it side to side. Just a very slow shake of the head, a no. And then a very slow nod of the head. Yes, back and forth. Stay with your breath. Good. Then centering up, inhale, lift the arms. And exhale, nice deep twist to the right. Right hand behind, left hand on the knee, looking over the shoulder. Wonderful. Good. So turn the head as well. Draw the belly in. And as we warm up the muscles and joints of each part of the body, really aware of each part, really conscious of each part of the body. Warming. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, twist to your left. Wonderful. So really feel the spine warming, the neck warming, and the shoulders. We're then going to come back to center with an inhale to take the arms out wide. Now you're going to take your right hand over to your left knee and then bring the left arm over into a twist. That's it. So you're keeping the arm in line with the ear. You might turn the head and look up or look straight ahead and feel like you're holding yourself with that hand on the knee so you can really let go into this side stretch. Keep the shoulders soft. Try not to let the knee come up with you. Keep pushing that knee away, but really feel that you can release into this deep side stretch. Releasing it deeper and deeper with each exhale. And then inhale to slowly come up. And now go the other way. Take the left arm over to the outside, to that right knee. Come over. Bring that right arm over in line with the ear. Head could turn up or you could keep it square. And feel like you're pushing that knee down, grounding into your sit bones, drawing the belly in, and allowing yourself to let go with each exhalation. We're going to do that with the breath. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, right hand goes to knee, left arm comes over. Go as deep as you can. Inhale to center. Exhale, coming over. Inhale slowly. And exhale. Inhale, keep that core strong to support you. And exhale. Deep breath in. And exhale. Keep it slow. Deep breath in. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. And then come back to center. As you inhale, take the arms out wide. And then bring the hands down onto your knees and have another little roll out to see if things feel a little bit looser, and come round onto all fours. So bringing yourself around, line yourself up, spread your fingers. And as you inhale, take the tailbone high, look up. And exhale, tuck under. Close your eyes. Stay mindful, stay conscious as you move. Good. Slow, slow. And just feel this, you're really just imagining that you are warming. Imagine that you're just trying to get some heat into your joints. So think hips, think spine, think shoulders, and think neck. And then we'll inhale to look up. We're just going to hold it there. And then tucking your toes under. If you haven't already, push it up to a down facing dog. So take it all the way up. Sink into those heels. I can't tell you how good it feels to be in a down dog after like 2 months or something. So we're going to sink into the heels and feel that lovely stretch up the back of the legs. Sink back through the arms, drawing your underarms together, pushing your chest back towards your knees, straightening your legs. Breathing deep. Take an inhale. Exhale, forwards to plank. Deep breath in. Exhale, lower knees first. Let's go lightly first round. Come all the way down. Place the hands under the shoulders. Inhale to cobra. Hold for an exhale. Again, think that you're warming. Feel the warming through the front of the body here. So if you feel like you're really stretching through the navel, up through the chest, lift the chin. Take an inhale. And then exhale, tuck toes back into down facing dog. And from down dog now, we're going to walk the hands back. So we're going to walk back towards the feet. So go all the way back towards the toes. Lift up through the inner arches. And just have a little sink through here. So feet are still hip width apart. From your down dog, you're feeling that stretch up through calves, through backs of knees, through thighs. Nice deep breath. And then take an inhale to look up halfway. So you might have your hands on the shins now. Feel like you're on something solid. So either fingertips on the floor or hands on the shins to look up. And then exhale down into a fold. Cross the arms at the elbows and really sink here. And just feel that heaviness from your arms drawing you down a little more. That's good. So just hold it steady to begin. Just feel that this is the stretch. Try to be aware of whether you're dropping in through your inner arches. And then slowly start to sway. So you're really mindful of that experience in the hips now, in the lower back. I don't think I've ever done so long without yoga in years. Sometimes like a week or two, but never that long. So I'm going to keep going on about it because it's so nice to be reminded of how good it feels when it's been a break. So we're going to bend the knees a little now and release the hands to inhale, come all the way up. And just allow yourself to reach, heel toe the feet in so they're a bit closer together now, and then interlace the fingers and push the palms up and really stretch that out now. So feel like all that release in the lower back. You're now stretching up, squeeze the shoulder blades, tuck the tailbone in, draw the belly in. Feel like you're trying to squash yourself between two panes of glass. So you're trying to eliminate the sort of curl in the base of the spine, eliminate any jutting out in the chest or in the chin. Just feel like you're pulling back and lengthening from the heels of the hands until the heels of the feet. Take a deep inhale. And then exhale, bring the hands all the way down and bring them back into your heart. Close your eyes and take some nice deep breaths there. So you're still at the back of your mat. Then we're going to inhale, lift the arms up. And exhale, come down into a fold. Inhale, look up halfway. And then exhale, walk your hands forwards into a plank. Step the feet so they're back to being hip width apart. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, come all the way down to the mat. Untuck your toes so the feet are flat on the floor. Inhale, come to cobra. And then tuck the toes under. Exhale it back to down facing dog. From here, inhale, take your right leg high. And then exhale, step it through between the hands. Start to have a little bit of a bounce as you look up. You might want to bring your fingertips onto the floor or fists onto the floor if your fingers don't feel so great. So just feel like you're bouncing to really push back into that left heel and squeeze into that right knee and draw your belly in. Good. You're then going to inhale to look up. And exhale, start to straighten that right leg. It doesn't matter how far it goes, whether it straightens completely or whether it's still quite bent. As you do that, also feel that your chin is sinking in towards your shin a little bit too. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Feel that deeply in the right hip. Inhale, sink into the knee and look up. And exhale, start to straighten, looking down to your big toe, taking your chin to your shin. Inhale, looking up. And exhale. Straightening and sinking in. Let's do that twice more. Inhale, look up. And exhale. Last one, inhale. Maybe feeling that stretch a little deeper each time. Good. We're then going to inhale to look up, flatten the hands back, flat to the floor. We're going to go back to a three-legged dog, okay? So we're going to inhale, swing that right leg high. Lower it or leave it up. We're going to vinyasa. So you could keep the right leg up as you exhale. Plank, lower. Inhale, cobra. Tuck toes, exhale, down dog. Good. Inhale, left leg goes high. Exhale, swing it through between the palms. Have your little bounce. So be on fingertips just to give yourself that bit more space. Have that little bounce up and down. So you really feel like from left knee back into right heel, you're trying to create some space. Good. Squeeze, feel like you're squeezing in the thighs together. So you're not letting that right hip and thigh go out and up. Bring it back in. Look up, take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, you're going to start to straighten that left leg, chin towards the shin. Inhale, bend into it and look up. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Let's do that twice more, nice and slow. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, slow in. Really stretching and opening it out. Exhale. We'll then inhale to sink deep, plant the hands flat on the floor. Going to go back to three-legged. So inhale, take that left leg high. Down dog. You could lower it now. Or you're going to exhale, come forwards to plank, lowering it down. And inhale, push up to cobra. Exhale, go back into child's, but don't take your knees too wide. So just sink back, keep the knees hip width apart, bring the forehead down to the mat. And breathe. And then inhale, come to all fours. Tuck the toes under, exhale, down facing dog. Now bring your hands in a little bit closer together. So maybe your thumbs are touching. And then we're going to inhale, lift the right leg high. You might feel a bit wobbly, so use your core strength. And then exhale, step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. That's it. Come up onto the fingertips here. Have a little bounce, sink nice and deep. Go as low down as you can. Really stretch that. Great, well done. Now lower the left heel down. So the back foot's gone down. So both feet are on the floor. Push into the little toe side of that left foot. Leave the right hand where it is. If you've got nice long arms, you might keep your hand flat. If you're like me, come up onto the fingertips. And then push. You can feel this connection between the knee and the arm. You're going to start to lift the left arm up into side angle. And that's it. You might find once you're there that your hands will flatten to the floor a little more. So that's lovely. So roll that left shoulder back. So that those of you I can see, that looks really nice. Megan, that's great. Well done. So sink nice and deep through the hips. Brilliant. Superb. So try and roll that left hip back. So you're trying to open up. Lovely, Sarah. Looks fab. Good. So we're just going to hold that there. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale. Bring that left hand down. Take the right hand to the outside of the right foot now, so you feel a bit less wobbly. And then again, vinyasa. If you don't want to do each of these vinyasas, just step back down dog, just lighten it that way, okay? Otherwise, it's three-legged dog. Right leg goes high. Exhale forwards through plank, lower. Inhale, up dog. Well, you might want to take a cobra. Up dog or cobra is good. Tuck the toes, down facing dog. Take a moment. Take a moment to pause and breathe here. Well done. Good. Good. So from there, we're going to walk the hands back again towards the feet. So again, the feet are hip width apart. So we can really feel some space as we lower. Lift up through the inner arches and feel that you're making space in your sacrum. Have a little sway. Keep the hands dangling either on the feet or shins, or maybe they're on the floor. Just a very slight sway side to side. And then crossing the arms at the elbows, you're going to sink deeper. Allow the weight of the arms to drag you down. Try and straighten the legs as much as you can, without forcing it, without pushing the body too far. Just feel like there's elastic. You're elastic running up the back of your legs through the spine, stretching out the hamstrings, getting right deep into that sciatic nerve, releasing the lower back. We're then going to bend the knees quite deeply and inhale, come all the way up. So come up quite slowly. Reach up through the arms, interlace the fingers, push the palms up, heel toe the feet close back together again. And again, feel like you're being sandwiched between two panes of glass. So feel like the bottom rather than sticking out, it's going to pull in, belly's drawing in. Chest pulling back, shoulders down. So as the shoulder blades squeeze together, try not to let the chest poke out. Pull everything back, lift up, tuck the chin slightly in. Deep breaths. Take an inhale. And then slowly exhale to bring the hands all the way down and back into your heart. Close your eyes. And inhale, lift the arms up. And exhale down into a fold. As you inhale, walk the hands forwards again to plank. Hold your plank and then exhale it back to down facing dog. Walk your hands in so they're close together. Engage your core so you feel steady enough. Ground into that right foot and right big toe as you inhale, lift the left leg high. Real control as you exhale. Bring that left foot to the outside of the left hand. Wiggle it to get it there. Come up onto the fingertips, have your little bounce. If it feels like that foot needs to go a little bit further forwards, let that happen. So really stretching it out. Sink as low as you can. And then lower that right heel down to the floor. Keep the left hand where it is, or bring the hand fully to the floor. You can feel this connection between the knee and the arm, and then you're going to inhale to slowly roll up that right arm. So you're uncurling that right arm. Look up to the thumb. Be really aware of that back right leg. Keep it super, super strong. Roll the left knee out a little bit more towards your little toe side of your foot. Just feel that you're sinking it out. That's great, Nili. Lovely, Lowen. Good. Rotate that heart up. Brilliant. I'm just going to hold it there. Few more breaths. Deep breath in. Exhale, bring the right hand down. Lift the right heel. Take the left hand to the outside of the left foot. Three-legged dog. Inhale, left leg goes high. Leave it there or exhale, come forwards to plank, lower. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And then exhale, back to child's or down dog, up to you, okay? So take your choice of one or the other. Well done. So if you're in down dog, keep sinking down through those heels, lengthening the legs, lengthening the arms, breathing deep, looking back between the knees. If you're in child's, just let go. Good. So we're gonna, if you're in child's, slowly come up again, down facing dog. Hands are hip width apart now, shoulder width apart, sorry. We're going to inhale, lift the right leg high. Exhale, swing it through between the palms, so more to the right. Have your little bounce again, just find that lunge, really opening up those hips. And then lift up, lower the left heel down. Now, the right hand's going to stay behind the right foot this time, so it's a bit stronger. If as you come into it, you just feel it's too much, bring it to the front instead, okay? Or if that's too much, come up onto the knee. Take a rest if that's what you need. So push back into that left little toe side of the foot. Start to roll it back like you're uncurling your arm up, opening up your heart and chest. Now watch the right knee. It's going to want to roll in towards the big toe. Pull it out. Draw your belly in. That's lovely, Sarah. Nice, Celia. Well done. Really nice. Good. Try and get right to the outside of that knee so you're kind of not on it too much. That's it. Pull the body back a little bit. Brilliant. Lovely, Victoria. Good. So from there, we're going to push up. So ground into the feet and inhale, push it up to warrior two. Looking beyond the right middle finger. Again, feel that sandwiching between two panes of glass feeling. So you're lifting up through the spine. Sink a little deeper into that right knee. And then you're going to straighten that right leg. We're going to come into Trikonasana. So let's inhale, reach out over that right leg as far as you can. Start to feel that stretch in the inner thigh. And then right hand comes down. It can rest on the knee, the shin, or it can come down to the inside or the outside of the foot. Keep rolling back through towards the little toes on both sides. Draw belly in. Try and lengthen from the tailbone to the crown. And try and lengthen from the heart to both fingertips. And then try to lengthen and straighten from the tailbone down into your heels. If it becomes too much for your arm, lower the left arm down. Otherwise, we're just going to hold it here and allow that stretch. Deep breath in. And slowly come up on the inhale. And exhale, sink it back into that knee. Right knee, look beyond the right middle finger. Good, and then we'll windmill the hands down to the mat. Go back to three-legged dog. Inhale, take it high. Exhale, come through vinyasa, or skip the vinyasa and just hold down dog if you'd rather. Inhale, up to cobra or up dog. Exhale, down facing dog. Walking the hands back towards the feet, dangle. Hold, pull up through inner arches. Breathe into the stretch. Cross the arms at the elbows. Let the arms pull you down. And then ground into your feet. And inhale, come all the way up, reaching the arms wide. Bring the hands together above the head. And exhale, bring the hands down to the heart as you heel toe your feet back in, close together again. Close the eyes. Let's take 5 deep breaths here. Full conscious, mindful awareness of your being, of your body. And then inhale, lift the arms up. And exhale down into a fold. And then inhale, come to down dog. So just walk the hands forwards, shoulder width apart, step the feet hip width apart, come back into your down facing dog. I'm going to go the other way for this. I hope this doesn't confuse you with your lefts and rights. I want to be able to see you. We're going to inhale, take the left leg high. Exhale, bring it through between the hands. Come up onto fingertips, start to have your little bounce. Good, and then take the left hand firm to the floor. Lower the right heel. So you're on the whole of the left and right foot, and then start to roll that right arm up. So you're on the outside of the foot. Pull yourself back a little way. So try not to feel like you're sinking in front of that leg. Pull yourself back, look up. Even if you only look up for a moment, if it's too much for the neck, and feel like your whole body's pulling back away from that left knee. Keep the left knee nice and square. That's perfect. Lily, pull your arm back a little bit towards you, towards your head. That's perfect. Good. Vicky, see if you can sink a little bit more into that left knee. Victoria, good. That's lovely, Robin. Robin, see if you can roll that right hip back a little bit more. That's good. Wow, that was good. Awesome. Yeah, so then from there, on an inhale, we're going to push it up to warrior 2. Into that left knee. So bending the left knee, look to the left middle finger. Wonderful. And then we're going to inhale to slowly straighten that left knee. And as we exhale, we'll start to reach out over the left leg and start to feel that pull into the left thigh. And then exhale, we come down. Left hand comes onto the shin. We come down to the inside of the foot, looking up to the right thumb and just holding it here. Again, feel that lengthening from tailbone to crown. So you're lengthening your spine, drawing belly in as you do. Lengthening from the heart into the fingertips. And from the tailbone down into your heels. The backs of the legs are getting stronger and stronger. And then we'll push on an inhale, push into those feet to inhale, steadily come back up. And exhale, sink back into the left knee. We're then going to windmill the hands. Step it to a three-legged dog. So inhale, take that left leg high. Stay in your down dog now or vinyasa. Exhale, through plank, lower the left leg as you come down. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And then exhale, back to down dog. For another walk back and a dangle, crossing the arms. This time have a sway as well. Good, and then from there, bend the knees slightly. Inhale, lift the arms all the way up. Heel toe the feet together. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Straight through, we're going to inhale, lift the arms up. And exhale down into a fold. Inhale, walk to down dog. Heel toe your feet back. Inhale, take the right leg high. Exhale, swing it through between the hands. Lower the left heel down. Bring the right foot with you as you come to the long side of the mat to stand up. So both feet have come with you. Toes turn slightly in. Again, feel that being sandwiched again through your body. Inhale, take the arms out. And exhale down into a fold. So bring the hands, if they touch the floor, that's great. If they don't, bend the knees slightly. If you got to the floor a bit too easily, maybe take the feet a little bit wider. Good. Sinking down. Bring the hands right directly between the feet. So don't have them too far forwards or back. Have them right there. So your tips of your toes and your fingers are in line. Bending your elbows to look back. I'll tell you one thing though, interestingly about not doing flow is my body stayed really open from the yin. So I don't feel like I'm sort of tight, which is good to know. So even though I'm panting and feeling very hot, I'm not completely stuck. See if you can sink in a little bit more, maybe tip into the toes a little bit. Celia, I think you can go down a bit more than that. Sink into your toes, that's it. Brilliant. That looks lovely. Yeah, so yin is powerful for that, for keeping the flexibility. So we're going to push into the feet. Inhale, come all the way up. Lift the arms. And then exhale, bring the hands back down to the heart. Close the eyes, deep breath in. Long exhale. And then inhale, take the arms wide. Exhale, come down. This time, if you can, peace fingers around the big toes. If you can, reach. Otherwise, just hands on knees or shins. Inhale, look up halfway. And really lengthen. And then exhale, come down into a fold. Sinking low. Sinking it down, stretching it out. And then release the toes and inhale, come all the way up. Nice mindful release up, bring the hands above the head. Exhale, bring the hands back down to the heart. Close the eyes, deep breath in. And a long exhale. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands down to your waist. Leave them there as you inhale, look up. Roll the shoulders and the elbows back, but keep the tailbone tucked in. And then exhale, start to fold. All the way down. Gazing back. Breathing deep. Leaving the hands on the hips. So you're really, all the work's happening in the legs. Legs might be a little bit wobbly. Bend them a little bit if needed, or just be aware of trying to straighten them more and more as you hold, sinking deeper and deeper. Good. We're then going to inhale to look up just halfway and exhale, bring the hands to the floor. We're then going to walk all the way back round to the front of the mat. Right, so from here, we're going to come into a little modified side plank, okay? So we're going to roll to the outside of the left foot. So roll onto the little toe side of that left foot. Come up onto your fingertips and just walk this right foot back down about sort of a third of the way from your hands to your feet. I hope you can see. And I'm turning the foot out. So rather than the foot being forwards, I'm turning the foot out to the side of the mat. So on the little toe side of the left foot, flat on the right foot with the toes pointing away to the side of the mat. Left hand is firm. We're then going to roll up through that right arm to look up to the right thumb, sinking, pushing into the right foot, into the left side of the other foot. That's it. Wonderful, you got it. Brilliant. And we'll hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll then lower the right hand back down, tuck the left toe under, and inhale, swing up to a 3-legged dog. Exhale, coming back down, bring that right foot back down. Inhale, left leg goes high. Exhale, swing it through. I'm going to be a bit careful on this side. I'm going to lower my knee down. So you're going to roll to the big toe, little toe side of your back foot, your right foot. You're then going to bring the left foot down the mat, turn it away so the toes are pointing out. Right hand is firm on the floor. And you're going to curl up through your left arm. Wonderful. So looking up to your left thumb, core is strong. Feel that again, that space that we found in Trikonasana is relevant here. Tailbone to crown, through the arms and back through the legs. So we're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the hand down, tuck the right toe under. 3-legged dog, inhale, exhale, lower. Take a vinyasa if you'd like to, or we're just going to drop down into a nice deep child. So take the knees nice and wide now and sink back into your child. Do your vinyasa first if you'd like to, and then come back. And this time, bring the hands around either round by your feet, or leave them outstretched, or make a little pillow with them and rest the forehead onto the pillow. Deep breaths. So we've really warmed up our hips. I'm going to get ready to do some deeper stretching in the hips now. So from child's, reach the hands forwards, come up to all fours. We're going to go into a pigeon. So bring your right foot forwards between the hands, walk the right foot behind the left hand, drop the right knee down behind the right, keep the right foot flexed, sink back through that left leg. If you can't do pigeon, if it's not for you with your knees and things, come onto your back. I'll show you the modification. So if you're staying in pigeon, sink it nice and low. Avoid rolling into this right side. Look up, inhale, and then exhale, start to fold down into a deep pigeon pose. You could make a pillow again and bring the forehead onto it, or you could take the arms out and go really flat, or you could make a pillow, make a little fist, double fist, to bring the forehead down. If you're taking the modification onto your back, right foot comes onto left knee, hug the left knee in, wrap the hands around and through the right hand goes through the hole, and you're grabbing behind your left thigh or your shin, and you're going to have a little rock here if you're on your back. If you're in the pigeon, just breathe into it. Wonderful. So just a few more breaths here. And then we're slowly going to come up back onto the hands. And we're going to, so if you're on your back now, I don't know if anyone is live on the class, but maybe on the portal. If you're on your back now, come up and sit cross-legged. Okay, so we're going to, those of you in pigeon, we're going to drop over to the right. Okay, and then we're going to bring this left foot all the way round and bring it over into Gomukhasana. So that's where we're bringing the left knee as if it's trying to go on top of the right knee, and we're on the little toe side of both feet. Okay, so we've done this one quite a lot recently. If that isn't for you, cross-legged. Okay, from there we're just gonna let that settle for a moment, and just maybe bring the hands onto the knee and just feel. Maybe just close the eyes and just feel how that's doing. And you might decide you're going to stay here, or this is enough, that's fine. Or you're going to inhale, lift the arms up, and exhale, start to lean forwards and bring your hands down to the floor in front of you. So you might find you can, some of you will get your forearms down. Don't worry if you can or if you can't. Okay, so just come down as far as you can, really deep into these hips. Chin could rest on the knees. If you want to come forwards but hands on the floor just feels too much, you could, again, a bit like in the pigeon, you could make a little pillow or fist for your chin and just rest there. We're going to stay here for a few breaths, so you've got time to really let this get deeply juicy into those hips. Send the breath. Wonderful. From there, we're going to inhale, gently come out of it. Walk the hands back. And then take this left foot, the one that's gone over, and just place it flat on the floor. And maybe hug this right knee over a little bit, this right foot. So the left foot's now flat on the floor. So we're going to go into a twist to the right. We're going to go into the open twist. So we're going to inhale, lift the arms. And then exhale, twist to the right. So we're going away from the knee. Right hand comes behind. Left hand can just come down and rest. It could maybe rest onto the side of the foot or the big toe, or you might want to cross it over and take the outside of the foot, or you may just hold on to the ankle or heel. Draw the belly in as you inhale, exhale, twist nice and deep. Close your eyes. And then inhale, lift the arms up, back to center. Exhale, as you take the hands down, take them slightly behind you, so your fingers are facing forwards. And then you're going to leave this left foot, lift it slightly. So this left foot's lifted a little bit here. And then swing your right leg around. So you're in another little hip stretch. So you're trying to push your spine up. You're trying to push your chest up towards that calf, that shin. Keep the spine nice and long. Push into the hands. And push that, if you push this left knee away a little bit, keep the foot flexed, that's going to feel really deep into that left side. You could relax it by not going in so deep, so you could just pull back a little bit. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Close the eyes or choose a gaze point ahead of you just to breathe into that. And then we're going to inhale to lengthen that left leg out and bring it down. Now have a little adjust on your sit bones. We're going to go into a boat pose. So just adjust, make sure you're really upright on your sit bones. Start to lean back, bring your hands parallel to the floor, and then either a half or a full boat for 5. Look to your toes. 3, wonderful. 4. And 5, good. Cross the legs, take the hands to the mat. Go back to a down dog or child, or take a plank. Lower. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down, facing dog. A couple of breaths here, stretching it out. Feel like you're neutralizing everything. And then lower to the knees. And come up onto the fingertips. We'll do all that on the other side. So if you're going onto your back for pigeon, go back and bring your left foot onto your right knee. Otherwise, it's left foot between the hands. Walk the left foot over behind the right. Lower the left knee. Walk it back through that right leg. Yeah, so really feel this juicy stretch on this side. Keep the left foot flexed. Make sure the left knee's a little bit out to the side. Stay on the hands as you inhale to look up, and then exhale, just creeping forwards into your pigeon. Forehead down, just wherever you want it to be. And just deep breaths, just softening through everything, just really feeling an awareness of softness and release throughout the body. That's good. Brilliant. Anything feels too much, go back onto your back. Sorry, Caddy, you've pinched my spot there to work around you now. So a few more breaths here in this pigeon. I've already opened up this left side a little bit on the pigeon on the other side. The little flow we did there. So we're going to slowly inhale to come up. Lift up. If you're on your back, come round and sit cross-legged. Otherwise, we're going to drop from the pigeon. We're going to drop into that left sit bone. And then we're just slowly going to curl this right leg all the way around and place it over. So now the right knee is on top of the left. So bring it all the way around. Good. Cross-legged is the alternative. So you're on the big toe side. That's it, right on top of left. So have a little wiggle. And then just take hold of the knees and close your eyes and just feel that for a moment. Might be it's not feeling as tight as it was the first side because we've done so much since. So it could be this side is much stronger and deeper for you. And then you might choose to just stay here in an upright position, or you're going to inhale, lift the arms up, and exhale, start to tip forwards. Bring the hands down onto the mat. Chin could come onto the knees, or you could rest it on the fists, and then maybe the forearms will come down, but push the sit bones down as well. Try not to let the sit bone lift up as you come forwards. And just breathe into that opening, into that warming. And just helping the body to move through the energies at the moment all around us. The cat just pulled my glasses off. You are crazy. You are so intense, little honey. Okay, so we're gonna. She just got her paw and hooked onto my glasses. So funny. So we're gonna come up slowly, lift it up, stretch it up, and then place the right foot flat on the floor so it comes flat. The left knee might go a little bit out to the side, so you just feel like you're kind of balanced here through sit bones and spine. Inhale, shoot the arms up. Remember, we're going to the left, so we're opening the twist as we exhale. Left hand behind, right hand onto the knee. So it feels weird. It feels like you've gone the wrong way. That's it, Amy. That's it. That way. No, other way. That's it. Yeah. It feels weird because it's like we're not going into the knee, we're going away from it. So your right hand's going to come down. It might grab the inside of the foot, left arm. As you close the eyes, draw the belly in. Rotating all the way up through the chest, through the shoulder blades. And then we'll inhale, come back to center. Exhale to take the hands down, a little bit behind you, fingers forwards, leaning back, but keep that nice upright feel through the spine. Shoulder blades squeeze together. Lift that right foot a little bit, keep it flexed, so it's just resting there on that knee, and then we'll flip this left leg and bring the foot to the floor. You might need to adjust a bit once you're there. You might feel like you're a little bit tucked in. So you could bring the left foot back in a little bit. It's really up to you how deep you go with this one. So if the foot was further away and you were leaning back, it's not going to be so much. But if you bring the foot in and then you lean up into it, that's going to feel quite deep. So you could close your eyes or just choose a gaze point. Push that right knee away a little bit. Good, and then we're going to extend that right leg out. Exhale, bring it down. Have an adjust. Sometimes it's nice to lift up and lower again, and you feel like you're right on your sit bones. Bring the legs together, reach the arms out in front of you, lean back, half or full boat. If you want to go stronger, lift the arms. I'm going to hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Cross the legs, hands to the mat. Up to you now. Down dog, plank, child's, your choice. If you want a vinyasa with me, it's plank, lower. Inhale, let's hold that cobra or up dog just for a moment. And then exhale it back to down dog. And then we could stay there or come into one final child's pose with the knees wide, sinking back, forehead to the mat or onto the cat, whatever's available. And if you're in the child's, bring your hands round by your feet or even place them up on your lower back. Ah, good. And then bring the hands back round by your ears, push up, lift up. And let's just take a little Baddha Konasana. So soles of the feet together. Push them away from you rather than in. And lift tall. Take hold of your shins and have a little flutter. And then we'll inhale to lift up, lengthen. Exhale, start to tip. Take the hands under the ankles. Hands plant on top of the feet. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, fold. And just sink and sink and sink. And just relax your arms here. If it feels like you're a bit tense in your arms, just let that go a little bit. And then we'll roll it up. Vertebra by vertebra, rolls up. And come down onto your back, hug your knees in to your chest. And give the knees a squeeze in. Give them a really good squeeze. Wrap the hands right around, have a little rock, tuck the chin into the chest. And then we're going to take the arms out wide. Take a simple twist or take the right foot to the floor. Wrap the left leg over it and bring the toes around behind the calf if you can. And then lift the right foot back up and sink it over to the right, turning the head to the left. We're just going to hold it here. So feel that as you hold it, you're really in it. You're really allowing it to open you, to bring balance and harmony into the spine, to bring release through the body, sinking through the knees, releasing through the shoulders. And then slowly inhale, come back. And unravel the legs. And either a simple twist to the left or left foot comes to the floor. Take the right leg over. Try and hook the right foot behind the left calf if you can, or ankle. And slowly drop it over to the left, turning the head to the right. Deep breaths. And then slowly, slowly onto the back. Maybe do a little roll out with the knees. So feel like we've got very deep into the hips tonight. So a few little rolls will feel good. Both ways. And then bring the arms to the inside of the knees and take the peace fingers around the big toes. Let's take Ananda Balasana, happy baby. So soles of the feet are up to the ceiling. We're just having a little rock side to side. Tuck the chin slightly in and just gently close the eyes to hold here. And then when you're ready to, we're going to come down to Shavasana. So just slowly, slowly pop a bolster under your knees if you want one, or let the legs go long. Have the feet quite wide. Get comfortable. Take the arms out by the sides. If you arrive here in Shavasana and the back isn't quite so sure it's ready, then take another twist. Twists are a great way to just get, sometimes you just need to just release it a little bit more deeply. So if it feels that way, remember in the morning as well, when you wake up, if you wake up with a back ache, little twist. And there's so many options in twist. You can take it really gentle or you can go really, really deep. So plenty to choose from depending on how sore things are any day. So come and rest back. Lovely that it's still just a little bit light out there. There's a lovely, lovely sunset here in Milton Abbas. That's good. So just let your mind wander a little now. Just be aware of where it's wandering to. Has your mind been wandering throughout the class, or have you found your mind's gone quiet? And now as you notice where it's been. So just rather than trying not to think, instead just feel that you can be aware of what it is that you're thinking. Where is your mind traveling to? Is it going back to the past, recent past, or distant? Is it going to the future about something that may or may not happen? Or is it going to a person or a place? Is it going over a conversation or an argument or One that's happened or one that may happen yet. Is your mind all over the place? Or is it really focused on one thought at the moment? Is it on a bit of a stuck record at the moment? Or is it literally everywhere? Busy. Monkey mind, jumping from branch to branch, non-stop. Just notice it all. There's no right or wrong. We're just noticing. And as the thoughts change and move and morph, just follow them. What thoughts is your mind generating this evening? Watch and observe your thoughts with curiosity. Like you would watch events unfolding. Watch your thoughts unfolding. Try not to ask why too often. Just notice softly. And there's noticing as if you're slightly stood back from your thoughts, looking in. Just keep watching, allowing them to come and allowing them to go. A little like watching clouds. Imagine you were watching clouds in the sky. Watching them come, watching them change as they move across the sky, and then they're gone. Same with your thoughts. It's watching them come in. Oh, here's a thought. And now it's changing into that thought, and it's going there, and it's time traveling. And then it's gone, and there's another. And another. And focus into your breath and try and slow your breath down a little bit now. So take a slower inhale and exhale and relax your body. See if it's possible to release tension in your body. And then see if it's possible to slow these thoughts down, just with intention to slow them down. Maybe there's some space. And if your thoughts are just quite light and about day-to-day things and to-do lists, just allow yourself to feel that you can slow that down, turn the volume down a little bit and focus more into your breath and into your body. But if your thoughts are a little bit more intense, quite heavy perhaps, quite energetically very strong, powerful thoughts that are creating discomfort in your body, heartache, pain, or pressure in your minds, just start to feel those sensations in your body now that the thoughts are creating. Do you feel heartache? Do you feel excess energy in your solar plexus? Do you feel tight in your hips and shoulders or jaw? Just notice how you feel in your body. Is it possible to relax into those sensations and feelings? Can you relax your forehead and your temples and your jaw? As you exhale, can you soften in your shoulders and arms and hands, soften in your back and hips, soften in your legs and your feet? And then can you give the thoughts a name, a word to describe the feeling? Is it pain? Is it guilt? Is it sadness or grief? Is it judgment of yourself or others, or unforgiveness of yourself or others? Is it shame? Is it fear? Would you call it jealousy or possessiveness? Can you name the feelings and the thoughts that you're having? Or the disturbances that you feel at the moment? And there may be other words: stress, worry, anxiety perhaps, or betrayal. Uncertainty. Perhaps there are a few words to describe how you feel. And try to notice the connection between the thoughts and the feelings in the body, and perhaps the root of it all. And feel that as you notice all these parts of you, that you can honor those words that you're giving to your feelings and your thoughts. You can honor them and yourself for the challenges that you're having, the experience you're having at the moment. Honor yourself for being a perfectly normal human being and feels afflictions and disturbances in the mind and body often, regularly. And then just come back to your breath, to your inhale and your exhale. Relax, let the body be heavy, let it sink into the floor. And just be still for a few moments here. And then gently bring awareness into your fingers and into your toes and just start to move gently in the body. Maybe reach the arms up, have a good stretch. Hug the knees in together or one at a time. And then roll to the right side. And gently come up to sit. Bring the hands together at the heart. Just bow the head a little. And breathe. Just be aware of your breath in and out. Feeling fully present in this moment. The floor that you're sat on, the four walls around, the ceiling above. Any sounds you can hear around you. And that deep connection with yourself. And lower the head a little more to blink the eyes open. Lifting the head when you're ready. Namaste. Thank you. Thanks, guys. That was so fun to share a lovely flow with you after all these weeks. I really enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed it too.